I didn't know him, but I feel like I'm a dad, and it's like I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
It's terrible, and so I wanted the little boy to grow up and be able to watch this and see how much he was loved.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. So, here, stand it so they can see this in the background. Let me know when you're ready and give me a thumbs up. What? Like it's already playing?
Like that sun is really bad.
Hi, Start Your Engines fans. We are here Thursday night, Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, Red Run Park. We're doing something a little different tonight. We are here for a cruise in for a gentleman who recently lost his life in a tractor trailer wreck. Uh, he had a family, he's got a fiance, he had a small son. This is his brother, and this is his mother. And we're basically doing this as a documentary so that his son can watch this one day when he gets older and see how much everybody loved his dad. So, first, we're going to talk to his fiance. Spoke with her on the phone. Come on over here. Spoke with her on the phone, and I know how much she loved her fiance and how much she loves this little boy. So, we're going to give the family the chance to talk about him and tell you all about him. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful for everyone that came out tonight. Did not even know him from Adam, and it's great that you guys came out and support us. And I know Tim, he would be very grateful right now that everyone came out. So I just wanted to say that we love Tim and we miss him very much. We really do. And I have so many great memories with Tim, and I just keep replaying them in my mind. That just keeps me going. And our son, that's not even 2 yet, Grayson, and you know, um, we love him so much, Grayson. He was our firstborn, so it's just been very rough, very hard.
Cool little guy he is too. When I met him earlier, he gave me a fist bump.
Right? Yeah, he's very happy even with everything going on. It seems like it doesn't even faze him at all. But Tim, I have to say, he was a hardworking man. He provided for his family. He'd do anything for us, and it's sad that he was only 28 years old, and his son won't even get to know his dad. So I did this event so everybody could come out and Grayson can remember this video later on in life. But I have to say, the greatest memory of Tim is when I gave birth to our first son. I will never forget the smile on his face. Being first time daddy.
I remember that feeling.
Yep.
16 years ago.
Yeah, right. He was so happy. He was so happy to be a
I would
daddy.
say right now my 15-year-old daughter is the one that's filming. So
No. So, but this is Timothy Rice's car. He was
go ahead, Josie, and walk around his car. Show everybody's car there.
We brought Grayson home in this car when he was born. And we brought him with us today. His ashes are in the car with us.
She said he was in the cars, so she was going to bring his car. When I found out he was in the cars, I told her I was going to bring some cars. My friends came through in droves. I had like 10 to 12 friends come through, car friends, and show up and all bring their rides in here. So I didn't only do this video, but I wanted to make sure that she had some rides here too to check out. So
I'm gonna let Tim's mom talk a little bit, some good memories of Tim. So
yep. So we got some other people here to chat. You pass the microphone on her, and the floor is yours, Mom.
Oh,
Goodness. I don't even know what to say. This boy was full of life. Nothing fazed him. Nothing. He's 29 today. And it's really hard to believe that he's gone. He loved everyone. He could not be mean to anyone. He tried. He would try and he couldn't do it. He'd suck at it. He'd fail at it. Oh my God. Because Scott didn't, he wasn't like that.
He was always laid back.
Very laid back.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. Whatever it was. You want to say something, Cody?
So this
I'm no good at this.
this guy here was his brother. So he's. I know you. Come on, man. You gotta have something cool to say about your brother. I'm sure. A story, anything.
Yeah.
I gotta say my favorite memory with him, and I remember it vividly even right now, is he taught me how to ride a bike. Like he is how I know how to ride a bike right now. It was raining and we were in the back of our house. It was this, yeah, and I was in sweats. I can't remember what he was in. He was making damn sure that I learned how to ride that damn bike.
It's amazing because I literally still have the video of like me teaching how to ride a bike on my phone.
So it's full circle.
Yeah, like it's something you never want to forget. So that's a great memory
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. I feel that he was a great man and a great father. Definitely. I just can't believe that he's gone. That's
He's trying to get the little fella to come on over. Come on over here, buddy.
He wanted to talk. He wants to talk.
This little guy here is his son. He's a trip, man.
Gone.
he did not like that.
Nope,
No, he's got a temper.
that's fine. So do I sometimes.
Yeah, right.
So like I said, that little fellow there. This is his little guy. What's the matter, bud? Come on, give me a fist bump. Yeah, see? He's an awesome little guy. There you go, pal. So they brought some other memorabilia with them today. They put some pictures in the back of his dad's truck here. Timothy was born April 23rd, 1997, and passed away March 29th, 2026. So they put some pictures up here in his memory. Timothy drove a tractor trailer for George and Sons. That was what he do. What he loved to do. That was actually what he got killed doing. So he was a truck driver. These guys are buying big rigs for sure. So do we have any of the other family members that would like to talk?
Us here.
Absolutely. And you guys are?
I'm Sissy. They call me Sissy.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm going to give you the microphone.
Oh.
And she's actually filming live on YouTube right now. So go ahead. I'll give you the floor.
Okay, thank you.
It's all yours.
I was lucky enough to be in the birthing room with Timothy and his beautiful mom over here and get to see Grayson being born. That was a special thing for me and everybody else. Sorry. Tim was a great guy and a great father and a great fiance. I always used to pick on him about his food because he was so picky.
Pizza and hamburger.
Yes, that's all he would eat.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
He would be missed. We all love him and miss him.
Tim was so
Hold on, before.
nice.
Who are you?
Jenna.
And you, what was he to you?
He was like my really close. I don't know. What do you call him?
Well, you're my sister, so you would be the aunt of Grayson.
my aunt of Grayson. So and Tim was like my brother, but he's not. And he was so nice to me. We always would get in little arguments, but he would always make up for it. And he was so nice to me, and he always ate pizza, that was his favorite food ever. And he's in a happy place now.
Well, I hope he's up there watching all this right now.
Right? Yeah.
My name's Jackson. I'm Grayson's uncle. And Tim, he was a very nice guy. Every single time he was bored, I would ask him to go play outside, throw the football. We would always wrestle around, and we would sometimes talk about some random things, and he always brought joy to the room he was in. He was a very nice guy, and we'll definitely miss him up there. And hope he's in a good place and he's having a good time up there.
So who are we gonna get on here next?
All right, Dad. He's gonna get Charlotte. Oh, you are? Okay. All right. Justin, why don't you come over and talk a little bit about Tim? You and Haley. Yeah.
Yeah, bring him on.
Yeah, bring him
Absolutely.
over. Yep.
Absolutely. She's got the microphone. She'll pass it right on to you. Just look right at her.
Right at
there.
the camera.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm Haley. I was one of Tim's friends. This is Justin, my husband. He knew Tim before I did, but one of my biggest memories about knowing Tim is he took care of everyone like he was family, if you knew him. One night, I got a little bit too
Pass the
tipsy.
little guy, Brian.
And Tim took really good care of me while Justin was at work, and I'm forever grateful for that night. He made sure I was safe.
That was my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm one of Tim's friends as well. I'm Timmy's friend. I've never called him Tim. But one time after I totaled my truck, he came up. We took my other car, which is over there. It's like junk now, but we took it. I swear to God, we were in the car for 3 hours just driving. Went the whole way down to Virginia, came back. All we did was just jam out, have a good time, and that was hanging out with Timmy. That's all we ever did, just hanging out and doing whatever we felt like doing in that very moment. So, I mean, that's all it really was. Now what?
So who's next?
Wyatt, you're up.
Wyatt.
I'll stand here with you,
Yep.
buddy.
Give a memory. Give a
Just
story
Give a memory about Timmy.
for sure.
Stories about Tim that you love.
Legal ones or illegal?
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Whatever you remember.
There's too much.
Okay, say it all.
This counts as
Say it all.
That's fair. Well, I'm Wyatt. Pretty much every weekend before the little guy came along, Timmy, if he was anywhere, he was with me all the time. And I haven't done this in a few days.
It's fine,
he
man, I understand.
became a huge part of my life, and anytime I needed anything or someone to talk to, he was always there. Or even if, emotional, all you had to do was call Timmy and he'd be there. He'd make you laugh and make you feel better. And that's pretty much all I got, or I'm going to cry.
Oh, don't give it back to me. There you go.
He's obviously a well-loved guy by all of you, that's for sure. So who's next?
So I also have one fun memory with Tim.
Share
he
a memory,
he
tell a
was
story,
always
whatever
with
you'd like to do.
he was always with
Yep.
Caitlin. If Caitlin
Soon
was
as she's done,
struggling
she'll
or
give you the
she
microphone.
needed help or Grace,
And this is
she was
live on
struggling with
YouTube right
Grayson.
now, so people
Tim
are
would
able to
always
watch
be
this.
there, and when Caitlin goes out places, Tim would always be there for Grayson and her, and he was just he was such a support man.
I'm getting there.
He was a good father.
He was a good father to Grayson and everybody.
So introduce yourself. Tell whoever.
I'm Robert Nani. I'm Timmy's father-in-law and Grayson's papa. And, it's sad that we have to be at this time and moment, but Timmy was a really good guy. loved him to death. He was a good father and a good friend, and we're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss him greatly. But I'm gonna make sure that Grayson gets the best of what we can give to him, and we're gonna make the best memories we can for him for the future.
So after they leave here, they're going up to a place that's above Waynesboro, Pennsylvania here called High Rock, and the family's going to hang out. They're going to let some balloons go and that kind of stuff and watch the sunset. So just some family time for you guys to spend alone. I think it's a great idea. So
Thank you.
Go ahead, dear.
Okay.
And you are?
So my name is Charlotte, and Tim, I'm the mother-in-law, and
I like how she introduces herself.
yeah,
The mother-in-law.
I am the mother-in-law, and Tim was my best friend.
I don't know if my mother-in-law would describe me the same way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she likes me.
Yeah, but he was my son-in-law, and I treated him like my son. We worked together. We drove to work together. We came home together.
So you worked for George?
I worked for George and Son, yes. And I always, ever since Tim got his license, I was over the road, and I always wanted him to be close to me so I could keep an eye on him. And the best memories I have with Tim is him and I driving and making deliveries at the same location, and we would talk from we would talk all day. Even if we didn't have anything to say, we would be cussing at people on the road because they didn't know how to drive. And we would just talk about anything and everything. And like I said, he was my best friend, and I'm gonna miss him, and I'm gonna make sure that he always will be, well, he will always be in my heart, and I will make sure that Grayson knows how wonderful his father was. And he loved his son and Caitlin so much, and he was such a hard worker. And I will always miss him and love him. So yeah. So that's it. Really, do you want to say anything? No?
So I really appreciate all the family members that decided to talk and give a memory. That's what this was all about.
Yeah.
And we'll run you down here. And we actually had probably close to 10 to 15 cars that showed up. I started making phone calls. Matter of fact, there goes one of them right now. Started making phone calls and sending messages. With a few cars left, we'll just bring you down here and show you what's hanging around still, and then we'll go ahead and end the video. And like I said, you guys will have this as keepsake. So let's go on down and check the cars out. Yep, so we had a car friend show up here with their red Corvette. Beautiful red Corvette. How you doing? Good. So you showed up here tonight with your red Corvette?
Yeah, I did.
You want to tell me a little bit about it? What year is your Corvette?
2017.
Okay. How long have you had it?
9 years.
9 years.
My husband and I bought a $100 raffle ticket and we won it.
Oh no, it's not even on anymore. Thank you, though, sweetheart. I'm sorry. What's
My
that?
husband and I bought a $100 raffle ticket for it and we won it.
Really, $100 raffle ticket. Where'd you win it from?
Up at Carlisle.
Over Carlisle. That's awesome.
That's the date, the lottery number.
Is it Pete?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Pete Tops. Okay. Cool. I'm sure you get a lot of enjoyment out of this thing, huh?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks for bringing it by tonight. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Okay. Then we'll look at the cars and then we'll have her close it out for us. Who is that? You said. That's fine. We'll come back and get her. like I said, I had a bunch of friends show up. Here's one, especially that one of his few cars here. He's got a few other cars, but this one, this beautiful Fairlane 500. You want to come out here and talk to us about your car with us? This is, sure, why not? This is Ken. This is another car of Ken's. You've seen him on here with us before. Ken's in our car club. You've probably seen his Ranchero, and you might have even seen
the Cougar.
His Cougar on with us as well. He would only do this once? Well, he lied.
Okay, 66 Ford Fairlane. It's new to me. It's a 289. It's got 2 4-barrels. It's got the Cobra.
You just put those 4 barrels on yourself,
Yes,
right?
yes. But it came with them originally.
Gotcha.
From the dealer in 1966.
Okay, so you were just putting it back to what it was.
Well, I had to put new carburetors on it because they were bad. The
Gotcha.
original ones were bad. But all the camshaft, exhaust headers, the head components, 2 4-barrel setup, that's Ford Performance. And it was what they did for what they called a 289 Cobra.
Okay.
Back in the day.
And it says Cobra right down there on the valve covers too.
They do. And actually, the intake manifold and the camshaft kit came with a Cobra medallion, which it didn't come with the car, but I found some. And I'm going to get one and put it up here on the grill.
Gotcha.
Just because I can.
I mean, you said you still had some work to do in this car, but I got to tell you, this thing's in immaculate shape.
It is. And if you look underneath of it, it is clean underneath as it
You
is
have a
on
lift in
top.
your
just
garage, so
about.
you got this thing up in the air already anyways.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's in good shape. But
Do
all
you-
of this was put on by the dealership.
Now, you research your cars too. You know a lot about your cars.
Well, yeah, I downloaded the 289 Performance booklet. It was
Right.
almost 300 pages.
So what's the color for this car? What's it called?
Turquoise?
Okay.
You know, that's about all I know. I haven't gotten to specific.
So we could
what
just use
they
this
called
as
it.
the Misfit mascot, huh?
Yeah, well, kind of
There you
matching,
go.
you know. But this is a unique car because this all was installed by the dealer.
Okay.
I don't believe it was the only one that had this stuff installed, but not a lot of them did.
Gotcha.
And it's on the actual sales receipts.
Another
So,
beautiful car inside and out.
Yeah,
That's for
well,
sure.
Try to take care of them now, you know, but
Yeah.
it's a Survivor.
Right.
And, you know, it's something fun to play with. So
Like I said, though, you're running out of space.
I have a storage issue, storage shortage.
Have to call the Amish up and build you another barn in your backyard.
Yeah, yeah. But this also has traction bars on it.
Okay.
But they're not the ones that bolt where the rear axle bolts on the spring
Right.
and have an arm that comes up and snubs on the axle or on the spring.
Right.
This one has a rod that comes out and it's actually welded to the frame.
Right.
So that was installed probably at the same time.
See, this is really cool for us too, because not only, I mean, we hang out with this guy as much as we can, but of course it's been winter, and we haven't really got to take a really good look at this car since he's gotten it. So it's been really cool for us today too, actually be able to get a good look at this thing, because he'll be traveling around to some shows and stuff with it too, as well as the other 2 vehicles. So
Yeah, you never know what I'll show up in.
that's fine.
You know?
I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
You know, whatever it does, it is.
Yep, we heard him coming in the parking lot earlier when he met us. It sounds real good too. Sounds like it's running real good. Yeah, that's fine. So, and as always, next to that is Misfit One that I brought down here today. But like I said, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you coming.
That's all right, man. You know, we do it for everybody.
I know, man.
We do it for
When you're asked to come together for car people come together in droves.
we do the
You know,
best
it's
we can.
such a great hobby to be in. You meet such cool people. I definitely recommend the car hobby. It's not always the cheapest hobby, but I definitely recommend it.
The price of toys.
Right. Now we're going to go talk to a couple more family members, and then we'll we'll close this out. Hey guys, so who else wants to talk? Yeah. So he was to you.
He was my brother-in-law.
Okay.
My sister's.
And you said that he was your.
He
is
family
was one of my son's very best friends, and he called me Mama Ann.
Gotcha. So these two are going to give a little word about him as well. Let's move down here though, so we can hear better, and we'll get out of his way. See you later, buddy. Thank you.
So, Grayson, he is my baby nephew.
Take your time. It's fine.
You got it. You got this.
You know, he's the center of my whole world, you know. And his daddy was like my best friend. I would have never thought that there would have, you know, came a day where I would have had to say, goodbye to Tim. He was my best friend, and I admired the way that he, you know, treated my sister and treated his baby, and, you know, and I thought, oh my God, I thought, you know, my sister, he was just such a good person. He was such a good person. There's just he was just such a good person. I can't describe to you how much of a good person he was.
Not a mean person at all.
No, there wasn't. He was not mean to anybody. He treated everybody with love, respect, kindness. You know, and he helped me when I was going through rough times.
I guess you guys have been noticing too, the shirt. They got these shirts made up for him with the little tractor trailer symbol on them, in the back with his name on them. They were all wearing those tonight, so.
Yeah.
Mama isn't yet.
Yeah, the only reason why I really came up here was that way Grayson, his son, could come and, you know, look back on the video and saw that his auntie, you know, got up and said a few words. But I just loved him so much, and it's so hard to believe that he's gone. I'm sorry.
I've known Timmy since my son was about 17 years old. He came into my house and I wasn't home, so I come up to see what Justin was doing because he was laughing a little too hard for my liking. And I thought, uh-oh, something's going on. I walk in the room and who are you? And he steps back a little. And Justin says, Mom, stop playing with the boy. I said, okay. Hi, I'm Justin's mom. He said, I'm Timmy. Well, from that minute on, he was my son. I mean, not my son's son, but he called me Mama Ann. And Justin, when he was just turning 18, had to have back surgery. We live up in Fayetteville, and it was a one day in and out. We come back home, and Timmy got the call that Justin was home. And Timmy lived in Waynesboro. We lived in Fayetteville. It was like 5 minutes, and he was running up my steps. He was taking care of Justin like he was his nurse. He did everything he could. And Grayson, that man, he loved you with all his heart. From the day you were born, he told me that you had his nose and that he truly loved you, and he didn't understand what love was until he held you. And Caitlin, he loved you more than the heavens and the earth. He talked about you all the time when we would talk. And I'm just so very sorry that this has had to happen. And I just wish that we could all wake up from this dream, because you had a truly amazing man that loved you and loved everyone around him equally and was kind, respectful, and he walked a path that nobody you see these days walks. He was a man in every sense of the word.
So my name's Justin Pleasant, not her son Justin, different Justin. And I met Tim almost 10 years ago. He was a new hire mechanic at the trucking company that I was driving for. And I remember the first day he worked there, we just struck up a conversation, and I doubt 5 days have gone by until his untimely passing where we didn't talk on the phone or in person. He just instantly became friends with everybody. He would go so far above and beyond to help people, whether it was a work thing or an outside of work thing. I mean, his generosity, like, I don't think I've met anybody that would be as willing to help someone as he was. We used to talk on the phone all the time. Once he got a CDL, because I didn't work there anymore, long story, but we would talk on the phone every other day for a couple hours. And like me, he always was into cars, and also like me, could never afford to have the cool cars he wanted. So we used to reminisce about all the, fantasy things we would do when we made all of our big money in truck driving, which clearly never happened. And he had a rental Challenger one time for a day, and he was just in love with it. And I used to tell him all the time, you can't do it yet. You got to buy a house because you have a kid. Buy your house first, get your Challenger. Unfortunately, that never happened.
You do like I do. You rent the house, buy the Challenger.
Yeah. So I'll tell two quick little funny tidbits. So I had a Jetta with a manual, and he wanted to learn to drive stick. So we had a nice long parking lot at work, and we thought no one else was around. It was the end of the day. So showed him how to do it. And I said, all right, let's just practice starting off, because usually people, they stall when they're starting from a stop. He did very well until he got to the end of the parking lot, slammed the brakes on and stalled every time, back and forth, every single time. And then we look up, turns out our boss was still there, and he was watching us from the office, giving us the death glare. So we wrapped that up. About a year later, he said, I got to take this trailer across town. Why don't you ride with me, and then I'll let you drive back. And we made it 1/10 of a mile, and he threw me through the dashboard 3 times, and that was the end of that. So shifting wasn't his strong suit until he finally went to CDL school, which he did because of a conversation we had about, basically, he said, look, that girl I was talking to, she's pregnant, and I don't know what to do. And I said, you either be a deadbeat or you step up, and if you need to make money immediately, get your CDL. Stop hem-hawing around about this. And I think it was like less than a week later, and he and Caitlin both agreed that was the path, and that's what he did, and worked 6 days a week to provide for them. And every conversation we had somehow involved Caitlin and Grayson. Just everything was the priority, no matter what. And he was a really good guy. So it's a shame.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you being on it.
Thanks for doing this.
Yep, absolutely, man. So we also not only had cars show up today, back there, Julesy, but we had a couple motorcycles show up too. Come on down here, man. You don't have to be on with us. You can just tell us about the bikes. Here, just take this and start talking about your red Harley Davidson. What year is your Harley Davidson?
So I got a 2003 Ultra Classic Electric Glide. It is a Firefighter Edition and Shrine Edition. So it was the trifecta for that year, along with the 100th anniversary.
How long have you had your motorcycle?
I've had this one since November of 24. So since I've had it, I've probably put close to 8,000 miles on it. I've put a lot of engine work into it.
Which was cool because, like I said, not only did I show up with a bunch of car friends, I showed up with motorcycles and everything else today too. So your bike, I noticed you actually took her for a ride earlier on your bike.
Well, she asked, so
absolutely, you can't turn that down, right? So wants to ride on the bike. What year is your Harley?
It is a 2006 Dyna Lowrider that I've done a lot of aftermarket work to. I bought it in October of 2022. I've put about 20,000 miles on it since then, including an overnight trip to Savannah, Georgia.
Wow.
And then last year, he and I rode our bikes down to Myrtle Beach.
And do you sleep or do you just stay up all night?
When I
polishing
did the
this
ride
thing?
to Savannah,
No, when I was talking about how clean this thing is, you just stay up all night polishing it?
I
or
keep
what?
it clean. So if you keep them clean, it only takes 10, 15 minutes to wipe it down, polish it up, and it's good to go. My first Harley, I was the guy that would spend 8 hours cleaning to
Right.
ride for an hour. And this one is not the case. Like I couldn't tell you the last time this thing saw soap and water. It just gets a quick detailer and a
I
microfiber.
don't know, man. It's a cool bike. Both these things are beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Keep it clean.
Try my best, especially since I work on it. Last thing I want to do is get dirty working on my own bike.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming again.
Absolutely.
All right, Julia. So we're going to get ready to end the video. We've checked out a few cars, talked to some family members, and I hope that the little guy can have this as a keepsake to watch. We're going to make a couple shorts and as well and post them on YouTube too. I hope you had a good time watching tonight if you're watching, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and like us on Facebook. SYE out.